What's up, Subie friends? Welcome back to the channel. So guess what? We're gonna do another wash and talk. And you know what? Just in time for Subiefest. So excited. I know you are too. Well, right away I can tell you this wash and talk is not off to a good start. You know this active gun? Yeah, it's giving me problems. It's doing weird stuff. Recently, for one, it started leaking. It started leaking somewhere in here, which I think it's one of the seals, but I'm not sure which one. And I don't think they sell a rebuild kit. But today, I'm only getting, it's supposed to go all the way, it's supposed to be a half click and then go all the way down. But right now, it's just stuck. We'll be right back. All right, cool. We're back. We got the little clicky thing. Now we can start finally getting everything going. Turn on our water. And yeah, that's better. All right. Still get that leak though, see what I mean? That is annoying, especially when you have it in your lap, because it's dripping all over your junk. It's been a while since I used this Car Pro measuring thing, so why not today? We're gonna go to 50. The car's not even that dirty, but hey, I just think it's fun to use. Let me just do a quick dip this in the bucket. Car washes for me are never a really quick thing. Also wanted to refill our GSF. I finally got the proper measurement for 20:1 ratio. So basically what I want is to fill this up to 30 and then fill the container up to here with water, and that should give us the right ratio. I mean, it doesn't have to be super perfect, but I want to get it close enough. Pretty cool, right? That should be all that I need. All right, I think I'm going to switch to this camera, the main camera. I was going to bring this to Subiefest. Well, not this setup, just the lens, just the body, as well as the DJI gimbal. But I figured that was going to be too heavy, so now I'm just going to bring the little Osmos 3. This little camera is pretty dope. It has great quality, and we like it. All right, we got the shotgun mic plugged up. You know what that means? It's going to pick up every single sound that there possibly is, even the ones that you don't want. You know what? Let's start this over. What's up, Subie friends? Welcome to the pre-Subiefest wash and talk. Yeah, that was good. That was an excellent take. Print, roll, camera, go. Just in case you guys are wondering what products I use, everything is linked in the description because I made it easy for you. So yeah, Subiefest. It is this weekend. It's Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. One sec. I'm not really looking forward to the venue because that place does not have any trees. So you're just walking around in the hot sun all day. Which I guess that place is good because it must be pretty, you know, inexpensive, pretty cheap. Which I guess is why they keep using it. But I'm super excited because, well, for one, I'm excited to see some of you peoples. Yep, I'm excited to see some of you guys. All my Subie friends. My bank account is not excited. I plan on not buying anything this year. Last year, I found the gauges. I mean, I had that plan originally, but last year I found the gauges that I liked and that I wanted. So I picked those up. That was a really fun install. I can't believe that was a year ago. If you are on Insta and saw the, what do they call those? Post? The postcards? I don't know. Well, yeah, if you're on there, you may have seen the post where I posted, this was a year ago, that picture. And that was a year ago from the day we had installed our gauge pods. Yeah, it blinked out for a second. That was the day we installed our gauge pods. And that was a fun install. Because I had no idea what I was doing, and which makes those even more fun. Because you know, you're like learning and you're like, oh, I hope this doesn't blow up. I mean, true, they're only gauges, but it could have gone sideways, I guess. But I'm glad it didn't. You know what I did see? Yeah, Subaru. I saw that Subaru was bringing the Air Slayer and I think what, Ken Block's car? And of course a couple of Bucky's cars. Because he's in SoCal. But what I really want to see is one of their new cars. I mean, the Air Slayer is cool, but I saw it last year. Bring the new ones. I feel like they can't afford it. I mean, just put it on their big, giant $100,000 trailer and drive it out here. Or what, the Hugster? That one? That would be cool to see. There's a lot of new builds that I've been following on Instagram. So I'm excited to see a lot of those. See how those turned out. Oh, got it. Probably should. This car's not even that dirty. I think I washed it. I watched it last weekend, no, 2 weekends ago. Except I didn't really drive it much this week. I always forget this part. Yeah, okay. So let me know what you guys are excited to see, because I am curious. And if you guys see me walking around with the hat, well, I should get my cooling towel. Put that on right now. 1 sec. If you guys see me, feel free to say what's up. Yeah, I think that would be super awesome. on to the next. Big part of me wishes I had somebody to film for me, or film me. So I have to keep the camera on the tripod and just moving it around all the time. But that's just how it is for now. Oh, I should also bring up this chair. This chair that I'm sitting on is on sale at Harbor Freight for $20 off. If you're one of the members, whatever they have, that member thing. It's not a bad deal for this little chair, roller chair. It's got this part right here that I've been sticking my pressure washer nozzles in. There's a little cubby that slides out. You can put junk in there and completely forget about it. So one thing this year that I'm not doing is I'm not doing the Subiefest pre-meet, which would be like what, 7 o'clock, 7:30. There's a bunch of those around, but last year I couldn't find it. So this year I'm probably just going to head straight there, hang out for a few hours. And I really do mean a few, like not more than 3. We'll see though. And then I just plan on taking off. But big props on all of you out there who actually are in the show. I think that's super cool. I mean, one day I feel like I might just put my car in one of those shows. Have it at a booth. The problem is, I really hate hanging out or being stuck in one place. Because then I'm stuck there the whole day and I can't leave. Can't be like, alright, I'm bored, I'm out. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That is my only reason for not wanting to be in car shows. Just in case you're wondering, this right here does not at all scratch your wheels. It's pretty protected with all the rubber around it. But it is one handy tool, man. A few things, well actually a lot of things, Obsessed Garage got right. And I just think I'm pretty grateful that that I found that channel. And that he does all the research for me so I don't have to. Oh, by the way, I saw Titanium Works has titanium hub rings. Yep. So I don't know, that might be coming. But as I was saying, they got Obsessed Garage. One of the other things that they got right was a lot of the tools, the brushes that they use. Except for that giant curveball. I think that was just a waste of money for me. I didn't like it. I haven't only used it maybe like once. But it looks cool sitting in the shelf. They absolutely got the GSF right. And all their other chemicals that they talk about they've been using, including the ceramic coating, which this car was recently a refresh on. edit that off of camera because that didn't seem very interesting. Seating process. Alright, so I still haven't bought my Subiefest ticket yet. Jeez, part of that went on the floor. That never happens. Yeah, I haven't bought my Subiefest ticket yet. I was gonna buy it online. And then when I go to check out, it's the same thing. That just pisses me off. You get this random $5 fee. Like, what is that even for? I think it's for the credit card. But really, $5? It's not a lot, but it's a fee. And it doesn't say what exactly it's for. It's just a fee. I mean, I could just to give themselves an extra bonus. Hey, select the option to charge a fee. And everybody who pays that $5 fee actually doesn't go anywhere, but somebody else's pocket. So I think I'm probably just going to buy the $25 ticket entry and then a t-shirt, which I think was $15 or something. I know online it's $45, I think it was, or is it $40? I have to make sure, look and see. So because I haven't bought my ticket yet, I'm still like 50-50 on going. But if I were to buy my ticket now, I would be 100% committed to going. Yeah, no refunds. We got you. There's also no drones allowed, but I kind of want to get a good shot of the parking lot and an overhead view of the whole event. So, but it does say no, so maybe not. That was a horrible link. No, really, if it says no, I try to be okay with that. What do you think? Time for some TEs? No? Okay. Which is another thing. Okay. We're gonna go and see how many wraps we see and TEs. So I feel like, I mean, you know, those two combos together. So I feel like that's the most common thing with people in their Subarus. And I see it a lot. Wraps and TEs. And it looks good, I dig it, but I just see it so much. It's like, it's common. But I do like it. Oh yeah. According to what I heard, that this brake buster does not have an iron remover in it. I'm not sure if that's right. But I do like that it is an all-in-one cleaner. A tire cleaner and... Yeah, I guess it kind of stopped leaking for now. And that, of course, brings me to my next stuff. which is this active gun. I know I mentioned it earlier before, but I'm not done. Okay. So, I do really like the active pressure washer. That's staying for sure. I'm not getting the 2.3, but the 2.0 is just perfect for me. Plus I heard the 2.3 has some good things and has some bad things. One of the bad things that I don't like is it's too loud. One of the many good things that I like is that it has what's it called, an induction motor, I believe it's called, which means that it runs like a Chrysler or like an AR. So it's like brrr, and it doesn't have like a slow, that's instant. It doesn't build up like this little guy does. So yeah, the active 2.0 for me is staying. What I do want to replace is maybe get the NTM gun as well as the active foam cannon. I think the foam cannon looks cool and I'm excited to see how it works and how good it is. So that might happen in possibly December. It depends on the reviews. I'm just waiting for like Josh V to get one and give it a review and let me know if it's a good one or not. But one thing for sure, the peoples over at Active know how to make some seriously gorgeous products. I saw their packaging. It kind of reminds me of Apple. Because Apple, you know, they make some really great looking products. And a lot of it functions well. And they have their whole Apple ecosystem. If you don't know what that means, then you'll have to look it up. But short version of it, it just means that they have all their products and they all work well with each other. Which is something that I like about Apple, as well as Active. So as soon as I hear some of the reviews on the foam cannon, then I'll know for sure if I'm gonna get that or not. The one that I'm using now, which is the Chemical Guys foam cannon, is good, but it's super cheap. I don't like the bottle one bit, because earlier I dropped it. I'll show you in a minute. Right and drop it, it fell, which caused the bottle to break. So this is my Chemical Guys foam bottle, and you see from the top right here, right there, that's all Gorilla Glue because it broke and cracked like around the head, so it wouldn't screw on. It's just like hanging down there or hanging on. You can just like wobble it. Luckily, the glue saved me from having to buy a whole new one. But still, this right here, or this plastic, is some super thin, cheap plastic. Also, it doesn't have really good measurements. It just has ounces on the sides, which, okay. But I'd rather have some more information than that. So that's the plan. Upgrade our gun and our foam cannon. Our hose is, I'm still on the fence about. There's a really great hose. It is the Flexzilla 3/8 hose. It took about 4 or 5 different tries from Amazon for them to send me the correct one. which has been happening a lot lately, especially with DJI stuff. Trying to get a freaking battery, or not a battery, a microphone. It's just been a pain in the butt. Some griots, engine degreaser. As well as a little bit of brake buster. Sometimes I don't understand why I clean the tips. But hey, they gotta be clean, right? They gotta get done. There. I remember one of these comments that I had, somebody was like, dude, you're getting water all in the engine, you're not supposed to spray the exhaust. I can't believe that. I was like, what? Seriously? What? I mean, okay, I guess I am completely ruining the car, bro. But if I'm ruining the car, at least my exhaust tips are clean. Got it filled up too. Right about here. That should be enough. credit pad I've been using non-stop, only on this car. The other car gets the other mints. But also I just recently re-ceramic coated the other car, but instead of the XO V5 that I used on this one, I used Adams. On both cars, it's super cool when you watch them because you just watch all the water and stuff bead off of there. Which is pretty amazing to see, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty easy to use, I guess. But I do really like this card to have. I think I might order the small version because this one is pretty big. I still haven't got on that Bill Hamber craze, the touchless. I still haven't got onto the Bill Hamber touchless craze that everybody's been raving about on the interwebs. Well, not everybody, but some people have. And I don't know if that's just for me or not. I'd like to try it out. But getting it is expensive. So like I said before, since I'm in California and Obsessed Garage, who carries it, they're in Florida, it costs $20 just to ship it over here. And I think the gallon is not quite $40. I think it's like, I forget how much a gallon is. But it doesn't make sense for me. Which is why I haven't got a chance to try it out. I want to try it out. Maybe I'll see if I can find it on eBay. Also, another reason why I haven't tried it out is because that whole panel impact ratio and all that math they were talking about. I'm like, dude, I just want to soak. I just want to put it in the thing and spray. I don't want to do all of that extra just to wash the car. You know what I mean? But if I can get it, I would absolutely use it and try it. This heat wave feels like it's coming back too, by the way. I saw that in Arcadia, it's supposed to be 100 or close to 100 degrees. No shade. But I am looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. And the good part about it is I don't have to stay any longer than I need to. I just realized that I probably should have just did the engine. It's clean, but it could have just been cleaner. That way, all the way down there, and I get pulled over. When they say pop the hood. They'd be like, well, it's clean. Dude, I don't know if I ever said this story before, but one time I was on Angeles Crest Highway, and I had just got back from, I was applying for the CHP at the time. So I went to CHP exam. And on the way back, I got pulled over on Angeles Crest Highway. And the guy's like, where are you going? I was like, home. I said, I was just coming from the CHP. So I was just coming from taking a CHP test down in Duarte. And he said, the reason I pulled you over is because you didn't have a front license plate. And at the time, of course, who had a front license? Who uses front license plates? This was in my old SRT4. And because he was behind me for a little bit on his motorcycle. That's funny, you know when you know you're getting pulled over, is when you see them make a U-turn. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna pull over right now. So that's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pull over. And I just waited for him to catch up. So he thought I had an exhaust, which I did, and the car is absolutely stock. I just had an intake on it. Which is cool because you don't need a tune for an intake on those cars. Those cars you can just do whatever. I just do whatever. I ran it without the intake for a while too. Just straight up turbo noise. Long story short, he ended up giving me a ticket for having low tire tread on 2 of the tires. I thought that was pretty weird. So yeah, I had to go buy new tires anyways, but he gave me a ticket for having low tire tread. That was a fix-it ticket, by the way. And so when I went to court to show that I got it fixed, the judge looked at me funny and said, "You got a ticket for low tire tread?" I didn't know that was a thing. She said something similar to that. Not exact words. But it was very similar to that. And I thought, she said, "Did you get it fixed?" I said, "Yes, Your Honor." She says, "Okay." And I had to pay about $10 at the time to get it written off, or to get it, you know, the fine that you have to pay. So yeah, I mean, really low tire tread. Should have like things asshole. They would have teased me. What? What was that? Yeah. Alright, let me... Oh, I gotta get the front bumper. Just so you know, this is not the same one I use on the wheels. But because the credit bit is so big, this works great. Looks like you get underneath of the spoiler, the splitter, where all the bugs like to collect. What are my titanium nuts, or my titanium screws, are not quite shiny anymore. I wonder if I could put those on the stove and like heat them up. I'm gonna have to try that. Perfect. Oh, stop leaning on that. Alright, let me get this rinsed off so I can tell you about some of the future plans for this car. The whole reason I do this sweep thing is just to get the garage floor clean. Alright, one thing with Subiefest is you'll know it's me because I'll have this on and my hat. So I'll be dressed like this. You'll know it's me. Yeah. Just like last year. But I think this year, for sure, I'll be leaving my debit card in the car. Let's get to these little guys. Look where this landed. So I didn't fully air dry the whole car like I normally do. Just so I can do this. Which is maybe not the best idea because of the ceramic coating. Yeah, let me just blow off the rest of the car. Alright, you guys, let's try this again. So, this is the future plans for the car. And I've been thinking about it at times when I probably shouldn't be. But who doesn't do that? So, the first mod, and it's probably the last big mod ever on this car. And I mean the last, well, almost the last, because I'll tell you in a minute. Well, no, I'll tell you now, so I'll forget. But I have been thinking about doing the carbon fiber hood with the vents. but painted except for the vents. You know that look. I thought about wrapping the roof black, but I don't know about that. Plus, I don't know how to wrap. However, it seemed like it would be a fun thing to learn. But just the roof, because I really like this car, the color of this car. I know it's white, it's boring, but I like it. The major mod, obviously, is doing the passenger seat. That is my #1 goal for this year. I thought about doing SRP pedals. I think those would be a super cool touch, as well as the Veris pedal spacer. That'll help me with this heel toe, which I have been sort of trying, but I'm just so scared. I might just do something stupid and hit the gas when I don't want to, when I should. But I think that mod would be, those two mods would be something I want to do pretty soon. However, every time I look at it, I say to myself, well, if I do this, then that's X amount of money away from doing the seats. And let me tell you, those seats, the Recaro seats that we put in last month, are amazing. I cannot say enough about those. Review coming soon. So every time I think about, oh yeah, I should just grab these because they're only $150, okay? Both mods, say they're both $150. That right there is money away from getting the seats. And instead, I could just, you take that, $350, and put it towards the Recaro sliders that I do have to buy. Well, I don't have to, but I want sliders on the seats, both seats. I want them to be Recaro and matching before they go out of business and discontinue. I'm just kidding, I don't think that's gonna happen. But those are some of the mods that I've been looking at, as well as the carbon fiber emergency brake, e-brake handle. And that's only like a small, not too expensive, break the bank type mod, you know? That mod would be just like a full tank of gas. That's how I look at it. So every time I want to do something else, it always comes back to how badly do I want those seats. That matching Recaro seat. Which is pretty bad. And one reason that I really haven't pushed on it okay. Want your keys? You come through here.
Oh.
Alright. Okay, so the e-brake mod, $67, $60 is a full tank of gas. It's kind of, pretty much I'm okay with it. It doesn't seem like it's that bad. And plus, I really don't like the one that's in there right now. It's old. And it's something that I haven't replaced yet. Also, I don't know if you ever look closely, but if you look closely at my floor mats, there's no STI floor mats, are pretty beat up. At least the passenger side has a hole in it. Which I was so mad about when I actually bought the car. I just never did anything about it as far as replacing it. That's on my list as well. More Max. Yeah, there's so much. So much. Don't get me started on my favorite part. I do this to drain the water. Do you see that Cobb decided to make carbon fiber ones of these? Which 100% I would buy, even though I know they're going to be $400. But I think that would look so good. However, when we backtrack a little bit, they made carbon fiber ones of these for the new WRXs, not for the STIs or for SOGs. And that also sucks too, because a lot of companies now are making a lot of stuff for the newer models, but not as much for these anymore. So we're all like, well, what about the VA chassis? No, sorry. We're done. Yeah, let me think. Oh yeah, when I popped the hood, I was thinking mods for Titanium Works. There's a lot of little titanium pieces that I want to do. One main one, I want to do a little plaque. You know how the Type RAs have their plaque, one of or blank of 500. Well, I want one that says 1 of 1, you know, Renee 13. As a plaque of my car, on the inside of my car, in titanium. And there's a few more bits and pieces and bolts around that I want to replace with titanium. But the only reason why I haven't done it yet is because of that damn passenger seat. Everything all goes towards that. It all comes down to that. And that's why I haven't done any mods recently in the last 2 or 3 months. Because at the beginning of the year, I said to myself, I'm gonna do so-and-so mods, or XXX mods. And one of them was the sway bar, the rear sway bar, as well as the end links. And then after I did that, I was super happy, so I went ahead and did the others. Or not the others, but I did the end links on the front. And I did the cross braces in the rear for the sway bar. Well, not cross braces, but they're braces. So that was one mod that I was 100% sure that I was going to do. There was another one. I just can't remember what it was right now. But the titanium mods that we did, that was very unplanned. And that only happened because Titanium Works were awesome enough to reach out and show me some cool stuff that I didn't know that I wanted. I was influenced. I'm like that. I'm an easy influence. So they're like, we have this. And I was like, whoa, that looks good. Okay, I'll take that. And of course I got it. Yeah, I forgot what the other model was. Because I know it was a driver mod. And that was because I was driving through the canyon to get to the Apple store. And I thought, you know what would be cool? I wonder how it would feel if I did a sway bar. And then I was talking about something else in this video. It never got posted. Yeah, I was talking about something else in that video. I just don't remember what it was. So that's basically the future mods for this car. Number one priority is the seat. And after that, it'll be like a lot of little small mods, unless I somehow decide that I'm going to do the carbon fiber hood. But that's a big maybe. Or I mean, like if I find a good one on like Marketplace. I just like that style, the look now. I didn't like it at first, but it runs from opening the trunk. I hate when that happens. I actually don't remember if I did this side or not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, I did this side. What I didn't do is this back window. I lost my towel. This car feels so slick. It feels so good. Gotta have a clean back window, otherwise nothing. But you got a clean back window, even though you can't really see out the back of it. I'm trying to get Ariana to tint her windows, even though it's mostly because I like it, and she has like no window tint. I even offered, or I'm about to offer to pay for it. Alright, what's left? Just the wheels and a quick engine wipe down. Wheels are no big deal though. Yeah, you guys are clean. Just a little bit of water spots. Let's get up in there. All of the inside of you. This is the coolest thing. Hold up. So I picked up these off of Amazon. They are microfiber rags on a roll. And a lot of people sell them. I don't know the quality on most of them, but I know for a throwaway towel and for what I think it was $16 for 80, that thing is clutch. And now I don't feel like bad about throwing away my microfibers. Alright, so some of the things that I wanted to replace are, I want to get these fat ones. I want to put them right here and right here. And one's going to go right here. I want to replace this here with the titanium bolts. The banjo here, that's one I want to replace. There's a few others that are around here that I want to replace. These right here that I was talking about a minute ago, same thing on the other side. and maybe the ones for the intake, which is about $100, $150, just in screws. Like, damn. This is just some Green Star all-purpose cleaner. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I use McGuire's citrus cleaner. But for an all-purpose cleaner, I really do use this for a lot of other things. Like I had a grease stain on my shirt, so I was like, I wonder if I could spray a little bit of this on the shirt and do it in a washing machine. And sure enough, it worked. Yeah, what do you guys think? Carbon fiber hood? Yeah or no? I don't know. But I do know seats first. Alright, that looks good. Subie friends, we got the car nice and clean and spotless. It looks good and it smells good. But that's all I got for this one. Stay tuned for more STI content. And if I see you guys at Subiefest, or if you see me at Subiefest, say hi. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys at Subiefest. All right, peace.